Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for March 20th, 2025. The character at this island and the modifiers as specialized start with 5 copies of a single card. Diverse cards are not restricted by your character, and Midas enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can only smith at rest sites. I am a little worried because I don't see any family names in the top 20 or the top 40, and then it drops down to below 1000. Okay, that is worrisome. I guess with Specialized and Diverse, it's very hard to get more than one collector, but it's also very difficult to get Highlander. And I started with 5 copies of Chaos, which is not the worst thing that can happen, especially because it might give me an early overkill with a Dark Orb. But yeah, I might try to go for Highlander here. Alright, so there are 2 lead paths if I start on the right. If I start on the right, I get 2 early question mark rooms, and then a 3rd and 4th one. And then if I go left, I can get a 5th one. If I go in the middle, I'll get a 5th one with a shop. I might decide to do that because I need to start to remove some of those chaoses. Alright, 11 incoming, let's do neutralize. I think I'll double defend and then play the strike. No chaoses. None of the 5 chaoses were in the beginning. That's interesting. Alright, survivor, chaos, and strike. Okay, plasma orb, that's nice. I can use it to evoke, or I can evoke it with the chaos, and then frost orb, a dark orb there, another plasma orb for energy. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the chaoses can be fun. Alright, 11 incoming. Let's evoke this guy, and okay, yeah, I can full defense still. Alright, so far the chaoses have not been horrible. Alright, I just need a little bit more damage next turn. It does make the run take a little longer than it should. Alright, got an explosive push and double energy, calculate, gambler, recursion. I'm a little worried about not having any attacks. Recursion is interesting, but let's take the calculate gamble. Once I remove the chaos, as recursion will become less and less useful, I think. So this one scales, right? So if I can get a dark orb out early, okay, I might try to go for, what do you call it? For overkill here. I just have to be careful that I can also defend on the side. 5 incoming. I do want to get rid of the backline, which I can't. Alright, you know what? Let's fully defend here. Actually, this is enough. Alright. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I can deal more than 100 damage. Alright, because I was only being attacked by 5 every turn, I actually didn't end up taking any damage, and I just need to play a Chaos to get overkill here. Beautiful. Okay, you got a Strength Potion, Cloak and Dagger, Crescendo, Crush Joints. Crescendo is interesting if I was relying on attacks, which I'm not, so I think I'll take the Cloak and Dagger, although that is still another skill. Alright, here I got the Defend and Chaos upgraded. That is probably the one Chaos I will keep. Here, this was risky, but I think I'll take the Regret Curse. And then here I desperately need another good attack card. Let's start with Chaos. Another Chaos. Yep. And then I kind of want to survive without the regret. Oh, I should have played the neutralize there. 6 incoming. I can fully defend. Let's do the Chaoses again. Alright, Frost Orb is fine. Another 9. Cloak and Dagger. I think I can do... Let me see what the Chaos gives me. It does give me enough block and a Lightning Orb. Good. Alright, this fight is getting harder and harder. I think I'll double defend here, and somehow we'll just hope I can deal 16 damage. Chaos 1, another Lightning Orb. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, Blur, Shrug It Out, Wheel Kick. I have to take an attack card in case I have to fight the Grumman Knob, so let's take Wheel Kick. Here, I heal back to full HP. Okay. And then here, yep, I have to fight the Grumman Knob. I think I need all the help I can get here. Let's drink the Strength Push, and I'll do Neutralize. I think I'll do Wheel Kick. Let's also do Chaos. Okay, Dark Orb is not horrible. 6 incoming. I think I'll do Chaos here. It evoked an extra Lightning Orb. There's nothing I can do to defend, so I think I'll just do Strike. I will play 1 defend, though. Okay. Here, let's do 2 strikes. And should I do Cloak and Dagger? Yes. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I did lose HP. No way to perfect in this one, but I didn't lose too much, which is nice. Okay. That's Ceramic Fish. When they add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. Quick Snatch, Charge Battery, Cold Snap. I think I'll take Cold Snap. That's another Frost Orb. And then here, I don't have AoE damage, right? That might be a problem in this deck. Wheel Kick is enough to get rid of this guy. I think I will do that. I'll accept 8 damage. I'll do Chaos. Oh, okay. That almost... Actually, with the Neutralize, I am fully defended here. Beautiful. Alright, another 9 incoming. Let's do Chaos. Cold Snap. And I can do Defend. Okay. Wait, do I need to lose HP? No, Final Boss is not the Hexaghost. Okay. Alright, another 9. Let's get rid of you. And then 2 strikes, get rid of you. Unfortunately, I will still take 5 damage plus whatever I get from the regret. Okay. And then here I can do neutralize chaos. Calculate gamble to maybe get at least a strike plate. Chaos is fine. Okay. And then next turn the orb is enough to kill. Alright. I don't have AoE damage cards, but I am able to deal enough damage here. Master Stab, Pummel, Bloodletting. If I had Strength, Pummel would be great. And if I didn't have the regret, Master Stab would have been great. I think Bloodletting is okay. Here I got the boot. When you deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. And here I got the Fungi Beasts. Alright, let's get rid of the regret. Then do neutralize chaos and a strike. Okay. Alright, so if I do chaos, it almost kills this guy. Yeah, I think I'll play it safe, do chaos, strike, and then can I get... I don't know what I was hoping for. Yeah, defend is enough. Okay. Alright, here I can do another chaos. Let's do one more chaos and then cold snap. Okay. Alright, cut through fate, heatsinks just lucky. I don't think I have enough powers. Well, I don't have any powers at the moment. Let's take the cut through fate, solid attack card. Okay, I wouldn't mind picking up some defenses for the Guardian now either. Alright, let's do Chaos and Cold Snap. Okay. And then let's do Neutralize. And I do have a Frost Drop. That is not enough alone. Okay. Alright, 13. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. I can't kill the backliner, which is a shame. Let's do Strike, Shiv, and Defend. Okay. No, actually, with the Frost Drop, I was fully defended there, ignoring the damage from the regret. Alright, let's do Wheel Kick to get rid of you, and then Chaos, and that guarantees a kill next turn with the Lightning Orb. Or I can speed this up with a strike there. Got an attack potion, Cold Snap number 2. I am still hoping to get Highlander, so I don't think I'll take it. Let's take Sucker Punch for weakness, okay? And then, yeah, let's go for the shop. I have plenty of gold here. I'm losing 12, 18 HP to get tiny chests. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. Not exactly what I was looking for. Let's first remove one of the Chaoses, okay? Alright, I think I can get by without red cards. Let's take White Noise. I don't think I'll do Accuracy. Streamline is good. In terms of relics, I could take Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Yesterday, Chemical X was very useful. Let's take it again today. The effect of your cost X cards are increased by 2. I don't think I'll do Akabiko. Let's do Foreign Influence. Again, I don't think I'll do Accuracy. You know what? I can afford the Akabiko, right? But no, let me save the gold because I might have a shop early on next turn. I do want to have enough gold to be able to remove another Chaos. Alright, so here, let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. A Backstab, that's nice. Alright. I might have trouble defending, though. Let's do Backstab. White Noise gives me Corruption. That's actually really good. Alright, Chaos gives me a Frost Orb. I think I'll do... How do I do this? Let's do Calculate Gamble, hoping to get a defensive card. I did get it. Beautiful. And then I can also do Streamline. Okay. And then next turn I do have an Exposure Potion. This might be the best time to use it if I get enough block cards. I did get enough block cards. Alright, let's do Chaos. Okay. Then Cloak and Dagger. I can do Survivor. Wait, so I have 8 already. 16. Yeah, let's save the upgraded defend for later. Okay. Alright. And then here... Oof. I'm going to use the Exposure Potion for sure. Then do Cut Through Fate. Yeah, I need a defensive card. Evoking the Chaos alone is not enough. I think I have to get rid of both of these. And really hope I get... No, I got 3 strikes, which is 18. I also have to drink the Attack Potion, which does give me Sands of Time. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do Bloodletting. Alright. Can I deal another 18 next turn? Nope, but I can fully defend here. Beautiful. Alright. We got Mob-Bank. Whenever we climb the floor, gain 12 gold. No longer wish to spend any gold at a shop. A Dex Potion, and it's a shame that this is not a good defensive card, but Clothesline is nice for the weakness. Okay. Alright, and then here I have to heal back, which is actually kind of nice because I was a little low on HP, and I'm not sure if I have what it takes to perfect this one. I rely on the Chaoses. Let's do Bloodletting first, then do Chaos 1, Chaos 2. Alright, Plasma Orb is nice. Neutralize. I could do Clothesline here. Let's grab the Neutralize now, because that will apply weakness next turn as well. Okay, the next 2 turns, I mean. Alright, 6 incoming. I do have Survivor here, that's great. With the Defend, I can also play a Sucker Punch, and I could also play a Strike. Okay. And I, of course, have the Dex Potion if I need to. Okay, so this is a problem, right? I think I have to do Calculate Gamble. There is a good chance I might draw defensive cards. I also have the Dex Potion still. I just drew 1 defensive card, which is not that great. Yep, nothing I can do. In that case, let's just save the Dex potion. Yeah, I need to get a little lucky. I think with a reload I might be able to pull this off, but yeah, I think I'll just move on here. Let's do backstab. Okay. And streamline. I can double defend. Alright. Yeah, I have to admit, the plasma orb is really nice. Okay. Right here, I'm not being attacked. Should I get rid of the plasma orb? No, I think I'll stick with it. Let's do cut through fate. I'll grab the strike now, so I have to defend next turn. Oh, actually, I guess I'm drawing everything with the wheel kick anyway. Alright. And, yeah, fine. Fortunately, taking damage from the regret there. Okay. Right, another 9. Let's do defend, neutralize. Okay. I have to be a little careful. I might have to drink the Dex potion after all. Alright, defend, cloak and dagger, and sucker punch. I don't think I'll play the shiv. Okay. Alright, I'm down to 12 HP. Oh, but I'm also in divinity, which streamline has 51 damage. So let's do cold snap first, then streamline. Okay. There's a lot of leftover energy though. Alright, another 9. I think here I'll do chaos to hopefully... Okay, I did get a plasma ore back. I think I'll do clothesline. So this way I am still alive, even though the regret does deal a lot of damage. Okay. Another 12. Well, this might be a problem. Let's do chaos. And I don't think I have what it takes here, right? 17? Even if I drink the Dex potion, the wheel kick alone is not enough, unless it gives me something like survivor. Okay. And then defend. That's 13. If I do cold snap, I'll have 10 plus 2. That is enough, right? So I can do cold snap here safely. Who I could also kill with a shiv. Beautiful. Alright. So barely survived this one. No chance of perfecting whatsoever. Lesson learned, meteor strike buffer. I could take out the lesson learned, upgrade things, and then remove it. But I still have to remove, or I have to remove a bunch of chaoses. So I don't think I'll take that. Pandora's box. I'm going to transfer all strikes and defense. Yeah, that might be give me duplicates, right? It's too risky. I can't take Runic Dome. I don't want to do Runic Pyramid at the end of your turn. You no longer discard your hand. I mean, I do have a Calculate Gamble, but that's pretty much it. I don't think I can risk that either. Be better if I had extra energy. You know what? Let's risk Pandora's Box. Yeah. Transform all strikes and defense. Okay, so I only got 2 rare cards. I could remove them. Go for Pomper, but Bear Kid is really good. I did lose all of my block capabilities, other than the Survivor, right? And I guess Cloak and Dagger. So that might be a problem. Spot Weakness is nice. Yeah, I think I can make this work. The Combust might be unfortunate too. Because I don't really heal. Well, actually, I guess I do heal at rest sites. I have to heal at rest sites. Alright, 2 elite path going to this elite. If I get there on the left, I'll get an early shop. Or 2 early shops. Question mark, I'm sorry, I mean. And then that gives me a total of 4. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Okay, no guaranteed shop. I could skip a question mark room for a shop. I might consider that. Okay. At least this time I have Bowling Bash. Let's do Twin Strike, Cold Snap, and then see what the Chaos gives me. Okay. I could have seen what the Foreign Influence gives me. Might have given me something good. Alright, these guys got extra strength. 26 incoming. That's not good. White Noise gives me 1,000 cuts. Let's do Survivor. And then I'll do Spot Weakness. And unfortunately, yeah, taking a little bit of damage here. Alright, let's do Uppercut, Follow Up, and then Sucker Punch to get this particular round. Okay. I might want to remove that regret if I can. And then here, I think I'll do Cut Through Fate. Wheel Kick is actually fine. I can do Neutralize, then Wheel Kick. And that is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Turbo Glacier Bane. Glacier is a great defensive card. Let's take it. Okay. And then here, well, I could also abandon Highlander and just go for Popper. For collective bonuses. Let's do it. Because it's going to be too hard. If I want to go for Popper, I need to remove 2 rare cards. I would need to remove 3 classes. That might be difficult. Let's just take the strikes and get a second collective bonus that way. Okay. And then here, I already got Overkill, so I don't need the Ritual Dagger. Let's take the gold instead. Okay. A Looter here. Looter and Mugger. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Brilliance, Cold Snap, Consecrate. Consecrate is good. 0 cost damage. Alright, let's do Neutralize. And then Cold Snap. And I think I'll do Streamline here. Okay. Yeah, the bites are actually kind of nice with the regret and the fact that I constantly keep taking damage without any block cards. Let's do Twin Strike, Cut Through Fate. I don't think I need any of these. And then, yeah, let's try to heal back a little bit with the bites. Okay. Alright, 16 incoming. Let's do Chaos. Okay, that gives me 2 Frost Ropes. Uppercut for weakness. Okay, that way I'm fully defended. Good. Here, I might have... that was our misclick. I meant to play the Chaos. Okay, if I can't get my gold back, I might just reload. But can I deal 31 damage? 9, 9, 9, that's 27. I might have to reload here, unless the white noise gives me something good. No, I'm sorry. I have to reload. It was a misclick, and I don't want to lose, what is it, 45 gold for this? So yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, was able to get my gold back, which is good. Crush, Joint, Turbo, Protect. Protect is a great defensive card. Let's grab it. That's one of those defensive cards I would like to have. Got Oddly Smooth Stone Starch coming with 1 Dexterity. Okay. And then Slavers. This one might be tough. Ooh, yeah, without extra energy, I think I'll drink the X potion here. Let's do Glacier. I kind of want to do Uppercut. Well, actually, I can't do Uppercut. Let's, I guess, do Twin Strike. Ooh, okay. I could imagine people dying here. I could imagine myself dying here. Alright, 27 incoming. I do have Bowling Bash, that's useful. Combust is interesting. Let's do Bowling Bash. Can I not even get through this turn? I can do Bite, Follow Up, then Chaos, and there's nothing I can do to defend against 28, right? Nothing to help me. 27, not 28. Wow, I honestly don't know what I could do differently on a reload. And yeah, again, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people died here. What could I do differently? I drank the Dex Potion, that was right. Maybe play a Bite early? Although then I... Well, yeah. Wait, no, I think I did that last time too, right? I think I did Glacier and then a Bite. Yeah, it's just so much damage from the Slavers if you don't have any good things to help you in the first few turns. Here, I think obviously it has to be Calculate Gamble. What if I do... Or, Bowling Mash, sorry. What if I do Cloak and Dagger first, then Calculate Gamble? Does that do anything differently? Not really, right? So I need 27. I have... Okay, so this allows me to survive this turn still. Okay, but then next turn I'll be vulnerable. And I'll only have 5 HP. Which is tough. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both of these. Rainbow? Does give me some block. Let's do Rainbow here. Okay. So that's 10. I need 28. I need so much. If I do Bloodletting, then Chaos... and a Bite. No, nothing I can do here. Absolutely nothing. Let me reload a few more times and see if there's something I can figure out. So yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. So I tried. I don't think there's anything I can do differently in this particular case. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to reload this one. And instead of going for this Crusher Mark Room, I'm going to go for the shop. I think that might make a big difference. I will try to keep everything else the same way. Yeah, let's try this. So I'll speed this up. I'll be back with hopefully the same fight, but hopefully having... Actually, no, I'll be back at the shop, right? Just so you see what's in that shop. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back at the shop. I tried to do everything the same way. Things did start to become different on Act 2, so I got slightly different card rewards. Pandora's Box still gave me the same thing, though. That's interesting. And then, yeah, I gotta conclude at the end. I gotta go for the ice, which I'm pretty sure I didn't have before. I still got the Bite event, so alright, let's see if the shop has something that allows me to survive the next fight. I don't think I can take White Nose. Oh, and I should also mention, because I knew that I was not going to go for Highlander, I, instead of removing a Chaos, removed a Regret. That, I think, also helped me with my HP quite a bit. I don't think I'll do Worship here. This is actually not a good shop. Yeah, not happy with any of these choices. Maybe Body Slam because I have a Barricade. Let's take it. Let's also grab the War Paint and pick up. I've got 2 random skills. That's Bloodletting Chaos upgraded. Frozen Eye, when viewing the drop pile, the cards are now shown in order. And Vajra Stage come with 1 strength. Let's also grab a Duplication Potion and hope this is enough for the upcoming elite here. Alright, at least I also have slightly more HP, which might be useful. Let's start with Foreign Influence for Whirlwind, which I don't think I'll take. Flying Knee might be good. Okay. Also double up on the Streamline. That might not be a bad idea. I think I'll double up on the Streamline and then do Flying Knee. So here I'll accept damage. And then hopefully that this will allow me to get rid of the backliner next turn. Okay. 19. Alright, so I have a follow-up. I have Bite. That's not quite enough. I can do Chaos, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and Sucker Punch. How much is this? Nope, 14 still not, or 16 still not enough. So maybe I should try a little harder to defend. Maybe I don't. Maybe I should duplicate something else. So duplicating the Streamline, but then I will have trouble the turn after. I could do Rainbow twice. That's not enough block. So this gives still, yeah, same things here. Let's see what the White Noise gives me. Feel no pain. Okay, do I exhaust anything? Not in this hand. Yeah, let's do Chaos and Flying Knee. Let's start like this. Okay. Alright, 28. Well, there's a free follow-up. Let's do Chaos. Okay. Target the backliner. That's good. Then let me drink the Duplication Potion on the Cloak and Dagger. Alright, wait, so I have 16, 18. I need 19. Although with Sucker Punch, that should be enough, right? Okay, alright. So far I'm still doing well. Alright. And now I'm not vulnerable anymore either, which is nice. And I have a Bloodletting. Alright, let's do Cut Through Fate. Barricade would be great if I had something better to play it with. Let's do Bloodletting. I think I have to then do Chaos. Okay. Then Cold Snap, Clothesline. This guy's not weakened. I need 16. Bite allows me to just barely survive with 17 total. Okay. Yep, I'm down to 1 HP and I'm very happy I don't have the, what do you call it, the Regret anymore. Let's do Chaos here. Then Bite. Okay, so that way I'm still alive. And then Twin Strike. Okay, so as long as I can draw 1 defensive card every turn. Okay, alright. Let's do Uppercut. And then Survivor. Okay. Maybe I should also try to use the Bites as much as I can. Yeah, let's do Bite 1. Go for the Ice. And that's enough. Alright, that was a tough one. We got Oddly Smooth Stone. Starch come with 1 Dexterity, Gambler's Brew, Emulate, Perseverance, Second Wind. I think Second Wind is not a bad idea. And then here I got Omori thanks to the, oh no, this is not a tiny chest Omori, okay. I think I'll take it. It's going to be too difficult to go for curse, so let's take this and negate the next 2 curses you obtain, okay. And then I have to go left. I actually wouldn't mind a Rest Site. Let's heal up, back up a little bit, okay. And then here I got Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP, okay. That's still not a tiny chest. Alright, Gremlin Leader here. I do start off with a Nightmare. I don't think I'll use it for anything though. Let's go for the Ice follow-up. I could do Second Wind. Yeah, let's do Second Wind for a little bit of block. And then Clothesline gets rid of this guy, so I can actually be fully defended. Good. And then here, let's do Uppercut and Sucker Punch. Okay. Alright, this guy's summoning. Good. Let's do Rainbow, Bloodletting, and then play the Bites. Okay. And unfortunately, I'm being attacked here again. 27. That is going to be tough. Let's do White Noise, Dark Embrace. I don't have anything that exhausts though, right? And I'm being attacked by way too much. Let's use the Gamma Brew, and I'll keep the Conclude. Okay. Alright, well, I have a Cloak and Dagger. 27. That's not quite enough. What did I need for it to be enough? Let's do Cut Through Fate. Okay, Neutralize. That is useful. So let's do Shiv and Neutralize. So that brings it down to, well, enough for me to be able to survive. Alright, another 5. I think I'll do Wheel Kick here. And then a Bite. I think I'm too scared to do Combust. I will potentially lose too much HP. Although it might not be a bad card in this particular fight. Backliner is not attacking. That's good. Let's do Foreign Influence for an all attack. Okay. Then do Bowling Bash. Then Bite 1, Bite 2. I don't think I need to play the all attack. Okay. Alright, not being attacked here. I do have a conclude that is enough to get rid of the minions. Let's do chaos. Okay, that is also enough to get rid of the minions. Then bite and conclude. Okay. Alright, if only I had more bites. Luckily I'm not being attacked. Good. Let's do twin strike, bite, and sucker punch. Okay. And I just need 16 damage. Oh no, I need 16 damage very quickly. Oh, I have the streamline. Beautiful. Alright, that was a tough fight. Okay, was able to get through this as well. No chance of perfecting whatsoever, right? We got Ink Bottle whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card, a Fear Potion, and Third Eye. That's pretty good. And then let's go left here. I got Bag of Marbles, set the Savage Combat to play 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That was thanks to the tiny chest. Okay. And then here I got the Burden Chosen. I could have considered resting, actually. Let's go for the ice, and then Twin Strike and Bite to get this guy to the ground. And then I can fully defend with the Survivor. Okay. Alright, here, let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Ragnarok with the extra strength is interesting. Might not hit the bird twice, so I might take that damage. Yep, it didn't. Fine, I'll take 3 damage, but I was able to deal, what is that, 28 damage on the backliner? Okay. Let's do a free, no, let's do Bowling Bash first, then a free follow-up, then Neutralize, Sucker Punch, and, yeah, let's do a bite. So I'll accept another 7 damage here, but hopefully I am close enough to being able to kill. Yes, beautiful. Okay, Rebound, Recycle, Protect. I think I haven't... Yeah, I think I was offered to Protect before and I didn't take it, so let's take it now. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight too. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. I might consider doing Barricade here. Let's do that. That might make a difference, hopefully. 21. Alright, Foreign Influence gives me a Backstab. That's always nice. Let's do Third Eye. I think I'll try to keep defensive cards. Cold Snap is fine. Then let's do Rainbow. Okay, well, I am not dead, but I also have very little HP. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked here. So I think I'll do bite 1, bite 2, and then, yeah, nothing else. Okay. Another 21. Let's do Bloodletting here, then Cut Through Fate. Chaos might be nice. Okay. Let's put the upgraded Chaos first, then the unupgraded one, and then one more, and then Sucker Punch is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Dex Potion, Swivel, Flying Knee, or Mental Fortress. Swivel, I think, is pretty decent. And then I just have to survive this one with only 7 HP left. Luckily, I'm not being attacked, and I have some bites. Let's do the Bloodletting, then bite 1. Actually, I can do Uppercut, another bite, and then Clothesline. Alright, that was actually a pretty decent first turn. Okay. And this guy's attacking me for 10. I can get rid of this guy with a bite. Beautiful. Chaos 1, Chaos 2. Let's do... I can't do Body Slam, right? Let's do Neutralize. Okay. Alright, still not being attacked. That's great. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Oh, I could have considered... I didn't have energy to do White Noise and the Nightmare. I did get Echo Form. That's nice. Bowling Bash for an influence for... Yeah, Twin Strike. I'll take it for later. Okay. And then here, let's double play the Cold Snap. Then play the follow-up. And that is enough. Beautiful. Okay, Ghostly Armor, Defragment, Shrug It Off. I think I'll take Shrug It Off. That's a great defensive card. And then here, I can heal back up to only 24. That is really risky, though. Alright, Bronze Automaton. At least I can get rid of the artifacts with the uppercut. Then let's do a bite and wait. Okay. Alright, 14. Shrug It Off almost gets me there. I think I'll play it safe and do Spot Weakness and Survivor. I'm going to put the Barricade back because it might make the difference between able to perfect this fight and not. Oh, I forgot these guys will take my rare cards. Alright, fine. They both took the... Well, Barricade and Nightmare. You can save the Nightmare. I do want the Barricade back, though. Let's go for the Ice Chaos. Hope it gives me a Frost Orb. It didn't. It did give me a Plasma Orb, which might be better. Let's do Bowling Bash, and I guess I'll risk Combust. Okay. Alright, 28. I do have Second Wind, which gives me a lot of block. Well, actually, just 18. That's still better than nothing. Let's do it. And then I'll do a bite. Okay. Alright, I'm now to 12 HP. I have a big attack next turn. Let's do Cold Snap for energy. That allows me to play the Barricade. For an influence gives me Grand Finale, Finisher, or Wild Strike. Not a huge fan of any of these. I'll take the Finisher. And then I think I'll just do Bite. I don't even think I'll play the Finisher. Let's just do Conclude here. Okay. Alright, 51. I needed Weakness. I didn't get it. Without Weakness, I don't think there's much I can do here. Well, there's Bloodletting, Footwork, Protect. This is the best I can do, right? I'm not even close. Yep, not even close. Alright, let's reload this one as well. What can I do differently? Honestly, I don't know. I guess... No. Let's do uppercut. I think that's still the right start. And then how about calculate gambling? Yeah, let's hope for something better. Oof, although I needed this hand next turn, right? Alright, let's put the spot weakness back. And I'll just wait. Okay. Alright, here, actually, if I play the barricade, that would give me a head start on it. And I can still apply weakness, so I only take 10 damage. Now, this guy won't steal the barricade. It will steal second win instead, which actually is also pretty good. I only have 8 incoming here, and any block I can get would be appreciated, although I guess at this point I'm struggling. Let's do Chaos first. And then another Chaos. Okay, there's a Frost Orb. Let's do Streamline and Bite. Okay. 28. Let's do Foreign Influence for a die. Okay. Then do Chaos first. Okay. I don't think there's much I can do about 28. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and a Bite. Well, at least, wait. No, I have 26 here. That's not enough. Okay, I'm gonna reload a few more times to try to get through this, but yeah, I don't have high hopes, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I was somehow able to do it, and honestly, I don't know how I did it. The key was to play the barricade on turn 1, which only happens if you do the Calculate Gamble and then Warcry, and then somehow save enough block. I actually went to 2 Hyper Beams, and I was able to fully defend there. So yeah, just barely was able to get through this. Again, I'm going to skip red cards, although I'm starting to regret doing that. And then here, Calling Bell is interesting. I don't think I'll do Astral. Let's say Calling Bell. I'm going to pick up a unique curse and 3 relics. I don't get the curse because of Amori, but instead I got Pendip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Strike damage cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage, and Thread Needle, so I just come with 4 plated armor. Okay, that was fight. That was tough. I took a long time to get through this. The music stopped, as you can tell. You know what? Let me reload real quick just so the music comes back. Okay, so music is back. All right, time meter at the end. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 2 lead paths, only if I go generally on the left. If I go on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. If I go on the second from the left, that's the same. And then the right side is 1, 2, and then turning left, 3, 4. So I think, yeah, the path with the most question mark rooms is starting here and then turning right. Also, there's a light shop, which might be nice. Alright, let's start with white noise here. Creative AI is interesting. I still have to get combo somehow, right? So that's something I should try. Let's see if Foreign Influence. It's a shame that it's not upgraded, right? Let's take Blood for Blood here. Then shrug it off and conclude. I could have done Bloodletting, right? Alright. The plate armor also definitely helps with the Thread Needle. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let's do Chaos 1, Chaos 2. Weaken this guy. Alright, let's do another Chaos for energy. And I think I can do Combust in this fight. It might be useful again. Okay. I didn't play it in the last fight, though. Alright, still lots of incoming. Alright, let's do Chaos. Also, not having extra energy is unfortunate. I'm going to do Body Slam just so I can play the follow-up for free, and then do Calculate Gamble and a Bite. Okay. So I'm not happy with how this is starting off. I'm already losing a lot of HP. Alright, here let's do Uppercut. So Combust will kill this guy and this guy, so let's do Cold Snap instead. Okay. And then I have one more turn to deal 9 plus, what is it, 9 block? 12 block, alright, 21 damage. Let's do Cut Through Fate and Wheel Kick. Okay. Alright, down to 22 HP for an Influence, Shrug It Off, Hello World. Since I'm going for Collectibles, might as well take a second Shrug It Off. Here, I'm okay losing one of the bites to gain Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Okay. That makes resting slightly more productive. Well, actually, no. It is very productive because I barely have any HP left all the time. Let's do a double damage uppercut, then follow up for free. And I think I can full defend with the third eye. Go for the S might be good. I think I'll save the Chaos as well. Okay. Alright, 18. Let's go for the eyes. Cloak and Dagger, Chaos. Okay. Then Shiv, Bite, and Neutralize. Alright, beautiful. Okay, Empty Mind, Dagger Spray, Clothesline. Already have the Clothesline. Who knows? Maybe I can get, what, 2 more? Might be unlikely, but theoretically possible. Here, I think I'll try to avoid the curse. Save the Omori for later. Let's grab the Ultra one, which is not going to be very useful, because I don't have any zero-cost cards yet. Let's just shrug it off. I could have just not worry about dealing damage here. Let's do Chaos. Let's focus more on orbs in this fight. Okay. 30, that is a lot. Let's do third eye. I could take a go for the ice. Let's grab that. Okay. And then, wait. Oh, hang on. That was a go for the ice. Right. I thought for a second it was something else. Alright, let's do Spot Weakness and the Chaos there. Okay, I will take 2 damage here. Okay. Another 30. I would love to play the Barricade, but I can't. Let's do Chaos Swivel. Okay, losing a lot of HP here. Another 10. Let's do Free Clothesline, which is great. Cold Snap, Neutralize. And then should I do Sucker Punch? No, let's fully defend with the Protect. Okay. So much damage to deal. I do have double damage active here. 34, 36 with the Uppercut. Let's do that. Okay. 15. Oh boy. I think I'm dead here again, right? Alright. I'll do one more reload, but okay, I got super lucky there. I did not realize that was going to happen. Okay. I should be dead. You know what? I think I'll accept the curse at this point. I don't think I really have a better choice. Let's do Chaos. Okay. Wow. Yeah. If the enemy decided to do any other attack, I would have been dead. Well, it's not too late here. 24. Yeah, this is a problem. This deck is just... Alright, I'll give it a few more tries, but I think I'm ready to give up now. It's been a long run. A long second run. At least I got to Act 3, which is nice. Alright, yeah, I'm ready to give up now. There's nothing I can do here. I thought that maybe playing Barricade would be good, but I think this deck is just generally lacking strong damage cards. I was hoping for something from Foreign Influence, but without the upgrade, Foreign Influence is not that great, because when I get a Bludgeon, I don't have the energy to play it. So I think I'm going to officially give up here. I was able to perfect the Sentries, although if you notice on the reload, I had to reload it a few more times to be able to actually perfect that one. I got 2 Collector-Bonuses, one on the Bites and one on the Chaos that you start off with, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people struggled. I think the only way to really get through this is either to skip the first boss relic, or to, I guess, not maximize elites, which is not something I do, but yeah, I think that would explain why, yeah, starting in 43rd place, people are already not even passing the 1000 threshold. So my first run, I died on the Act 2 boss. I ended up with 351. Actually, no, I died to the Slavers. Yeah, so that's even worse. Anyway, really tough run. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Insanity, Time Dilation, and Night Terrors modifiers, and some people did really well, including David, with an amazing 1669. You can check out his Twitch stream. David perfected 5 of the 6 elites, all the bosses. David mentioned that even though his deck relied a lot on powers, the Awaken one was not a problem with all of them. And with 13 collective bonuses, as well as curses, overkill, popper, and the time modifier. So David was not able to get combo. I don't think anybody got combo yesterday, although I think it was fairly achievable. But yeah, it must have been really difficult to get those last few cards. I think I also was able to get one turn with, what was it, 17 or 18 cards played. And then David also didn't get I Like Shiny. He picked up the Curse Key just like me over the bell, but unfortunately that makes it really difficult to get the I Like Shiny modifier. And then David also took Ceramic Fish over the Chemical X, which surprised me because I thought the Chemical X was actually ended up being very useful, but David was able to pull off perfecting almost everything without it. And then you have PJam with 1646. PJam missed the path with a guaranteed shop mistakenly, and so ended up taking a slightly suboptimal route, ended up perfecting all the elites and all the bosses though, which is really impressive. Got 12 collector bonuses, curses, overkill, and yeah, PJam was one of the people who mentioned that combo might have been possible, but he only ended up with 17 cards played at most. Then your Wonder Monkey was 1615. Gemino ended up with 1590. Gemino perfected 5 of the 6 elites. All the bosses got 11 collective bonuses. Didn't get any time modifiers though. Was able to get Overkill and Pauper. And then Gemino mentioned that yesterday's deck was a pretty good deck for an Insanity run, as opposed to today's deck, which is not that great. Then your Warpal with 1585. Warpal on Act 1 took a path with 1 guaranteed elite over the path with 2, which does explain the 40-point difference. Ended up with 12 collective bonuses, and I think getting that early shop on Act 1 with a different path did allow him to get slightly more collective bonuses than I was able to get. Then you have Alex with 1574, a great score from Alex. Alex perfected 3 of the 5 elites, also skipped the next 1 elite. Alex was hoping to get Mr. Machine, but I think that was just impossible. Ended up perfecting all the bosses, including perfecting the Act 3 boss using Mind Blast on turn 1, and then hologramming that Mind Blast to kill on turn 2. Ended up also with 13 collective bonuses as well as Overkill. Then you have me here with 1565. I perfected 4 of the 6 elites, all the bosses. I only got 10 collective bonuses, which I think hurt my score a little bit, but was able to get everything else like Overkill, Pauper, and the time modifier. I did miss the combo modifier though as well. Then you have Pelts with 1535. Pelts perfected all the bosses. Most of the elites got 10 collective bonuses too, just like me. And then also picked up the bell over the curse key, other than me. He was hoping to get both Ilax Shine and curses. Unfortunately, he ended up being 1 relic short, and that 1 relic was Omamori. So if he had taken the Omamori, he would have been able to get Ilax Shiny, but would not have been able to get enough curses. So yeah, unfortunate trade-off there. Then you have Goldberry with 1517. Goldberry perfected 4 of the 6 elites, 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss, had no chance against that. Got 13 collective bonuses, missed the time modifier by 40 seconds. And then Goldberry does regret not taking the Chemical X because I think he noticed how useful it was for me, although I guess David showed that you can get by without it as well. Then you have a Meltdown with 1515, Mike got 1513, Dopar got 1490, Melantendo got 1465, Steven got 1411, Jenny got 1409, all people are like 2 points apart. Malzahn got 1390, Malzahn missed the curse modifier. Unfortunately, Malzahn forgot to farm the Parasite, which I think is how most people were able to get their 5th, and I should mention also unique curse. And then also missed the Act 3 boss, just did not have enough block after the transformation to handle it. I think it's like 40 incoming, right, with the Awakened one, plus whatever strength you had given him in the first few turns. And then you have Roland with 1388. That's it for top 100. Missing top 100, you have The Dark with 1363 and Grimgoth with 1351. Grimgoth perfected 3 of the 5 elites, misclicked a path unfortunately, so skipped an elite that way. Perfected only the Act 1 boss. Did go for a power deck, but as opposed to David, was not able to overpower the Awakened one with all the powers. And also end up with 11 collectibles, which is not too bad. And then you have Ori with 1342, as well as George with 1325. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, if you're able to survive, and if so, what was your secret? And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.